With the recent announcement of Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, and a region based on Spain, a lot of people are asking one major question. Will there be Pokemon based on other Hispanophone areas? Will there be Pokemon based on the Aztec, on Central and South Americas, or maybe the Caribbean? Well, today, I'm saying yes. Yes, they will. I want me a Chupacabra Pokemon. For those who aren't aware of this incredibly cool concept, the Chupacabra is an urban legend that started very recently, I think as recently as the 90s if I'm not mistaken, in Puerto Rico. Its appearance is unclear, with it being dog-like in the southwestern US, and then being a weird reptilian alien thing in Latinx areas. One thing that is clear, however, is that it is basically a vampire. It kills animals through puncture wounds in their bodies, then it drains all of their blood. The first reported sighting of a Chupacabra is from March of '95, when 8 sheep were found dead and drained entirely of blood. The stories like that go on and on and on. Okay, so, like I said, this thing has no real agreed upon appearance, so instead, we're going to be making a bunch of educated guesses. The first of the 2 major appearances for this thing is a strange reptilian creature with spikes on its back. The other is a strange, hairless dog with a big spine, as well as weirdly visible eyes, fangs, and claws. Since I'm basing this on the Puerto Rican version primarily, I'm going to go mainly with the reptilian appearance. However, I really like the idea of a creature with strangely noticeable fangs, so I will go with something like that. Also, according to Benjamin Radford in his book Tracking the Chupacabra, Madeline Tolentino, the first person to allegedly see this thing, had just seen the movie Species, and she thought that she saw a creature almost exactly like the alien from that movie. So, I'm going to be working from that as well. Let's do this thing. Okay, so, I made a head shape based on Species, then I added spikes to the head that I just made up. I attempted a few different eye patterns before going with one bug-like one that I really like. I'm the one who drew that, and I can't even tell which part is the eyes. I changed up the body shape a bit and went with shoulders, starting off a fairly humanoid torso. I tried to make sure that it wasn't remotely humanoid. I needn't have worried. The spikes on its back and extremely hunched shoulders made this thing start out weird. It only got weirder. I drew freakishly long, almost ape-like arms. I drew packs, but then I made the rest of the torso come from only halfway along them. I spent ages trying to make the legs freakish, but not so weird that it stopped looking like something that could happen. When I got done with that, I experimented with hands. I gave it full hands, not just little claws, but it did still have 3 claws. The actual Chupacabra is famous for making exactly 3 incisions, so I gave this thing 3 claws to match. I moved under the mouth, giving it a strange mouth with weirdly protruding teeth that I don't think even have lips to cover them. The last step in this process was to give it a weird looking tongue. Everything after here was done intermittently over a few days, so I forgot to record it. So, we're done here. And behold, Lagartabra, from Lagarto, Spanish for lizard, and Chupacabra, the blood-sucking cryptid Pokemon. People are unsure if this Pokemon even exists. Very few sightings of it have ever been recorded, and most of them are from close to the Unova region. According to people who have reportedly seen it, however, Lagartabra is said to make 3 puncture wounds in cattle, then drink them dry of blood. Many Miltank, Wooloo, and Skiddo have been lost to the claws of the Lagartabra. Thanks for watching. If you liked this, then you'll probably also enjoy this video right here, where I made a Pokemon based on the Anhana. Bye!